Hey everyone, so we're back in Kultiris. Um, so I didn't notice that a quest had popped up from one of the Dark Rangers next to Nathanos, where apparently we have to go here and secure Warfang Hold for some reason. Don't really know why. In fact, let me see what... Because it just kind
Stand
of
down,
accepted it.
friend.
The Dark Lady has important work for you. Preparations are beginning for a meeting of the Horde's leadership at Warfang Hold. I trust that I don't need to emphasize that security is of the highest import for this gathering. The goblin, Galliwex, has sent his underlings to make sure that the area is swept of any unwanted guests. I need you to make sure that they succeed in their task. Now, what's strange about this, I know what this is going to lead to, and I looked in regards to the Vol'jin quest line that apparently becomes available in 8.1. For some reason, it's not showing up. I don't know why, and I'm worried and concerned that I may have actually caused it to not show up, may have caused it to bug for some reason. Because according to a couple different sites, it's supposed to be like right here. We're supposed to actually, it's called Wisdom of the War Chief, and we're supposed to actually go meet Talanji and Bane, because Bane is gonna be like, during the ceremony with the glaive, I saw Vol'jin's spirit for a moment, but then he faded away, and I had so many questions to ask him. And he wants Talanji to perform a seance to talk to Vol'jin again. And it's supposed to show up here, but for some reason it's not showing up. And I'm wondering what's going on. Like, because storyline wise, it's not going to make sense after I do this initial or this upcoming quest here. Because I know what happens at this upcoming meeting. So, yeah. I'm very confused as to why it's not popping up here, showing up. And I feel like I'm supposed to do something to trigger it, and for some reason it's not working. And I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I have to actually go do this. Not this one. Because we're in Kultiris. Maybe I have to go here. Although there's an assault going on, that's gonna be a little annoying. Because this is the quest for Zalatath, the Voidstone. I mean, I am here, but at the same time, I feel like I don't want to do this because it's not going to make that much sense. And I feel like I'm missing something. There's something that I'm not doing to prompt it. Because I even went and talked to both Bane and Talanji in the Zara lore, and they have nothing extra. So I'm very confused at the moment. I'm now going back and forth in my head whether or not I want to actually do this or head to Drusvar and help Zalatath and kind of try and put this off. Because it would make sense to do the rest of the Dark Spear Vol'jin questline before we do this, because otherwise it's not going to make that much sense. Ah, man. I don't know. Ugh. I'm so torn right now. Actually, yeah, we're gonna hold off on that. Let's go, since we're here in Kultiris.
Strength and honor.
Let's head over here and let's go help Zalatath. Man, Kultiris is also just gorgeous. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'll say it multiple times, as many times as I can. If there's one department that never, like, slouches or does a poor job in their department, it's the art design team. Because, oh my gosh, those people, give those people a raise, give them commendations, give them promotions, give them the proper credit that they deserve. Because, man, do they do a phenomenal job. Just wonderful. Gosh, look at this. Pretty sure that's the manor where the dungeon is. That's a crazy dungeon. The Kraken Bane Cove. Yeah, there's a giant kraken in these waters, by the way. I'm not kidding. I've seen it. It's horrifying. It's like, oh my gosh. Certainly doesn't make me look forward to going to Nazjatar if I gotta deal with things like that. That's one of those horrifying nightmares you have, being stuck underwater.
The Alliance wants to hide.
Shut up, Gromush. I did my rep grinding with the honor bound. I'm done with that. I don't need to do that anymore. I'm already exalted with the honor bound. So it looks like it's going to be right there. I'll be right back. I like that a Pandaren is the one in charge of that, Flightmaster. Hello, and welcome to Anyport. Come on, Allie, let's go help a talking dagger that used to be part of the Black Empire. I'm sure nothing wrong could go from doing that. Ooh. Nope. You're not gonna get any help from me. I did my part. It's gonna be very interesting questing in this zone as an Alliance character. You know, I heard some people that when
That which we seek is nearby. A relic of concentrated void energy. There, those novices are performing some sort of ritual on the stone.
It's too far.
Stop them and take what is ours.
Chronicler of Whispers?
Unleash the Void Stone, my champion. It should provide the strength I need to help you find the other two relics.
Sure. Zalatath?
Yes. Yes. It's been so long since I took a mortal form. This body is pleasing, don't you think? I knew you were the right choice. Your strength and courage are compelling.
So this is what Zalatath apparently looks like outside of the dagger. Huh.
What do you seek?
A A smooth stone filled with a swirling cloud of void that constantly shifts, drawing your eyes to try to focus and discern the horrifying images within. You feel a sense of unease holding the stone. Yes, this form should do nicely. Do not be distracted. We have more to do. I sense another relic, a trident thought lost to the depths. By the way, that is Claudia Christensen, who voices Zalatath, who also voices Lady Liadrin. Very lovely voice. It calls to me. Do you hear it too? Its song takes form. I see a harbor to the east. An ambitious pirate, greedy and proud, completely unaware of the power hidden within her hoard of gold. The would-be captain's hubris will not permit her to simply hand over her prize. I fear she must be taught a rather harsh lesson. But that is your speciality, is it not?
Such magnificence awaits us. A powerful Naga once possessed the trident. Now his underlings seek to recover it. What delicious irony that a pirate keeps such a coveted prize as a trophy.
Oh, she always has some very interesting things to say. If you want to know what I'm referring to, feel free to check on, head on over to my extras, WoW Extras playlist, and check out the video I did about all of her lore, as well as all of the quotes that she has in, Legion. Now, I've also heard that if you use her as a transmog, as a Shadow Priest, you'll continue to hear her whisper and talk. So I actually have to go back to Zuldazar now.
Strength and honor. Go with honor.
Now it tells me to go back to Tirisgard Sound. I'm like, look, I could have just flown there. I mean, I have the flight paths unlocked. It's not a big deal. Now, where is it? So it's pointing that way, but I'm not seeing it. Well, I guess I'll just have to go on foot until I can find out where it is.
Someone in this cave is mining azurite from the world's open wounds. Put a stop to it.
I'm sorry, Magni, but I'm a little busy. I'm a little busy at the moment. That was my Barbosa. Thank you. That's one of my favorite moments in at World's End. Barbosa, marry us. I'm a little busy at the moment. I always love that. And then when he gives in, he just gets into it. Dearly beloved, we be gathered here today. I've always loved Jeffrey Rush in those films. His Barbosa was just fantastic. Okay, that's probably the Lion's Town. Let's go this way. Looks like there's an orc that we can kill for a picnic basket. Ah! Come on, Ellie, run! If it's gonna be like, why didn't you just fry the freehold? I'm gonna... Because it didn't show me where it was on the map. It is in freehold. That's a lot of hostiles. Oh gosh. Alright, let's activate water walking and then let's go, because here he comes. Let's see if I can outrun these guys. I'd rather you didn't. Apparently I found the pirate's den. Ah! Stuck. Don't think I'm gonna be able to get there from over here. I have to go around. Probably find a pathway. Ah! Here we are. Men, we got an intruder! Don't let him near our booty! That's a lot of gold. That's a whole lot of treasure right there. That's a lot of coin. Trident of the Deep Ocean? Rum ham. Why is the rum always gone? I'm sorry, what? You know what? No, I'm not even gonna ask. Nope. Nope. I'm out. I was just counting the treasure! Oh! Hello, Zalatath.
So many possibilities.
Is the trident in your possession? And the skeleton key. Do not copy! I never doubted you for a moment.
Be on your guard. I sense something ominous here. Deal with it before it deals with you.
I'd rather not at the moment, Talanji. My strength grows. I can see it clearly now. The third relic that we seek. The crown known as the Tempest Caller. How fitting that after the fall of Otulgral, the gluttonous Tuatana would be the one to find the artifact. He was always scuttling about the depths, seeking treasures for his collection. Tuatana's greed has left him trapped within a cave that he can never leave. The crown awaits us there.
The time comes soon. It is no mere coincidence that our paths intersect. You are meant to find me. I was meant to find you. A grand destiny lies before us. Surely you sense it as well as I. But enough musing. Make your way to the shores of Voldoon. That is where the third prize awaits.
The shores of Voldoon, huh? Alright. Ooh, that's not a bad looking mount right there, dude.
What do you ask of these Andalari?
Looks like I can go here. And then take the road to that location. See, what I was talking about? Now, if you look there, actually, hold on. Can I show it from here? Right there? No, not right there. Somewhere, like, along that front area down there is a shrine that has the glaive that we use to soak with the blood of Gahoon. And it's kind of on display there with a plaque. And around that area is supposed to be the Hall of High Priests, and that's apparently where we're supposed to meet with Talanji and Bane to discuss making another seance for Vol'jin's spirit. But it's not showing up, and I don't know what is supposed to, you know, prompt it. Because storyline-wise, I think it's supposed to happen before this next part. Unless somehow it happens right after this quest, and then it happens before the meeting. But I don't know. And I'm wondering if maybe we have to do this quest line because of this quest line with Xal'atath is a relevant part. Because it is going to play a role later on before we head to Nazjatar. And, of course, it's a lead-up into the raid, the Crucible of Storms, which I also want to do. And it should be relatively easy to do, because it's only a 2-boss raid, and thus there's only one wing to queue up for in the Raid Finder. And I do have a high enough gear score to qualify for that. I am 377. If you look here, yeah, it immediately is like, yeah, you want to crew up for Crucible of Storms? I'm like, okay. Whereas Eternal Palace, not quite there. I'm almost there. It says I'm at 379, and it requires a 380 eye level, so I'm almost there, just barely there. But again, that's not going to be for a while. Obviously, I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of questing in Nazjatar and maybe even Mechagon before we head there. Okay. So, I think I can just head this way. Hey, there's a Shadow Priest. Hey, I have your dagger. just letting you know that this is what happened to it. But then again, I'm sure they already have that as well.
There's something very dangerous lurking here. You need to kill it before it kills you.
Or I can just ignore it. Julian's left boot? Oh, this is part of that junk achievement. Yeah, I thought that was ridiculous. I was like, what's the point of these junk items? It's just an achievement. And I'm like, but you get nothing from the achievement, so what's the point? It's just extra filler stuff. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. Let's go to my Ghost Wolf so I can reduce the amount of damage I take. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ugh. Ouch. There's a cave right there. Zultoa. There's Zalatath. And then she disappeared. There she is.
This way. I doubt Toetana will give us the crown willingly.
Hi! Okay, here we go.
Why, Toetana? I hardly consider that fair of you to say. Well, we will see about that.
Apparently they're having an angry conversation right now.
Tell me what you want.
The crown is far more useful in our hands than in the claws of an oversized bottom feeder. Further proof that you and I can achieve great things together. So many possibilities. The relics are ours, as it was meant to be. There is but one more step needed for the great truths to be revealed. The Naga sought to summon their storm from a place that echoes with ancient power. Though this site has had countless names over the ages, you mortals know it as the Precipice of Oblivion. I will go on ahead and begin preparations. Join me there.
Open your mind to the whispers.
Storm Song Valley. I wish I had a way to go back and forth quickly. Like, obviously I have these two that can take me straight to Zuldazar, but I wish I had, like, I wish I could bound one to one location and this to another. Like, I wish I could bound this to Kultiras, so I can just quickly hearth back between the two. I just think that would be really nice and convenient.
I am listening. Our kingdom.
I keep looking to see if it's gonna prompt. And I don't know, maybe I actually have to finish this questline in order to get that to prompt, but I'm not really sure why that would be required. Why finishing the Zalatath questline would have anything to do with Bane wanting to speak to Vol'jin again. Get used to seeing Allie. I'm going to be using her a lot. Like I said, I grew very attached to her. She's all grown up, and I'm so proud of her.
Speak up!
Let's see. Stormsong Valley.
Stay the course!
Of course. This area. Oh, and look. It's right near the Crucible. It's actually going to be at the Crucible of Storms raid entrance. Lovely. Well, I'll just fly over to this area. This quest line over here is so odd and confusing because it keeps prompting a new quest like every day. And I'm like, What is the point of this questline over here?
Go with on.
And of course, the constant, hey, if you defeat enemies, you lose more of your sanity, and it's a very odd and interesting place. Wayne the Ancestral. Huh. Oh yeah, bombarding Zeppelins. Yeah, that involves a questline in the Alliance I am aware of that just made me roll my eyes and facepalm. And it's a questline that is only on the Alliance, and there's no similar questline to that on the Horde side. Once again, it just paints the Horde as the evil bad guys. And of course, we can't have the same thing on the other side because we can't bear to make either side actually look bad, or both sides look bad. No, we can't have any gray stuff with both sides. It has to be, one side has to be bad, the other side has to be the good guys. Give me a break. You saw that, right? I clicked water walking to activate it, and then it just kind of disabled. It didn't work. What? Ugh. But yeah, this area here, the Forgotten Cove. You see these, like, leeches here? These larvas? Ugh. And of course, Daze. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get that mount equipment. Get rid of Daze forever. So let me show you what this is. So you go into what this is definitely like a rundown ghost house. And there are these... Why are there multiple Wayne the Ancestrals? Why are there multiple of them? This is... Anyways. So every day there's been different quests from this guy. Can you feel it? The walls crumbling. They are coming through, one terrible whisper at a time. We stand on the brink, you and I. The final act looms over us, casting a terrible shadow. Deep we plumbed, seeking knowledge of the world. Deeper still we delved. We delved too greedily and too deep. Until our fate was inevitable. Minds were shattered. My comrades ran screaming into the night. We are all lost to that terrible thing. Now the malformed Sinzinzi beckons. Complete the ritual and bring about the end. Defeat the Ascendant Nightmare. Sure. Here's the bar I'm referring to. Strain. The terrors of this place assault your mind. Damaging abilities in the Forgotten Cove will apply strain. If strain reaches 100%, then your resolve will be tested. And then you get a debuff that you have to cure from this guy. Otherwise, it's just going to be a debuff that you just kind of carry with you the whole time. Well, they're both next to each other. Yeah, this is the Precipice of Oblivion. They tell me things of ends and beginnings. Do you hear them? Why are you posing like that in a place like this? I still hear them. You're posing as if you're, like, happy about it, not as if you're in dread and fear. By the way, for period time, there was a world boss right here. Oh, there's the raid entrance right there. But yeah, there was a world boss standing right here. It says he's supposed to be right here. Don't tell me he's down below. Yep, looks like that's the case. Just enemies all along the shoreline. And of course they daze. And poison! This is very confusing. And now I'm rooted! I have a feeling that some phasing is going on here right now. That's probably why I can't see this guy. Because of the other quest as well. That's just my guess. So if that's the case, let's just head on over here. Hey, Zalatath.
Here we are. Do not be afraid. This was always meant to be.
Oh boy. Zalatath, are you about to betray me?
A stone to call forth the darkness.
Now you can actually see her body a bit more, a bit better. Now that she doesn't look like a ghost.
A weapon forged in the depths. A crown for the ruler of all worlds. Hear me, God of the Deep. I have brought you the Opener, the bringer of truths, the torch that lights the way. Honor our bargain. Free me to find my own fate.
Go, but the blade must remain to serve my will.
Hi,
A
Nazoth.
fair exchange. Shadows guide you, my dear friend. We will meet again. I am certain of it.
Hopefully as allies and not enemies.
Your destiny is close at hand. That which was sunken shall rise. All that was sleeping shall be awakened.
No, 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 no!
And see all truths before you.
I'm sorry, what? You are special in the eyes of Nazoth. He sees all. Excuse me? Tell Talanji at what transpired in Storm Song. Okay. So yeah, I just met Nazoth, the last remaining old god. At least that's what we think. Remember, we're still not entirely sure whether or not the other old gods are fully dead. Probably except for Yasharash. I'm pretty sure at this point, yeah, Yasharash is fully dead. But... yeah... So... I'm pretty sure that, I'm not really entirely sure whether or not that was a full-on betrayal by Zalatath. I can't really tell. But, yeah. So let's tell Talanji. By the way, can you hear that? The whispers of Nazoth.
There is much to do. Speak quickly.
Sandala is still reeling from the old god's infestation in Uldir. If another rises, this is troubling news indeed. Only together can we turn back this tide. Ah. Dark mojo has fallen upon you. I can sense the tendrils of Nazoth delving deep into your mind. This evil must be purged before it claims your very soul. Go to the altar of Akunda in the Terrace of the Chosen. Seek out Nalok, one of the priests of Akunda. He is your best chance to be cleansed of the wicked curse that grips you. Your intention to stop the Naga attacks was noble, but this talking dagger tricked you into delivering powerful relics into the hands of our enemies. No doubt these artifacts will be well defended. Gather your ally, Shaman, and return to the Crucible of Storms. Defeat any opponents that stand in your way. Ensure these relics cannot be used against the Horde. And if any shadowy weapons ask you to do favors for them in the future, I suggest you decline. Stop Unat within the Crucible of Storms.
May
Alright.
your vestments be adorned with
So
the
now
skulls of
we
your
have
enemies.
the quest to go do the raid. And we also have this quest to see if we can get rid of, well, this. I wonder at what point she's going to get relabeled from Princess Talanji to Queen Talanji.
Do you need protection?
Oh, right here? Oh.
Xander.
Wait, I thought the Temple of Akunda was in Vol'dun. I thought it was this over here. Yeah, this is the Temple of Akunda. Little confused. So let's see if we can go ahead and cleanse this, and then maybe, before we do that, maybe we'll actually do the Crucible of Storms raid. In the next video, I mean. So where exactly? Huh. Okay. Up here. I hope I'm going the right way. Oh, of course. Hostile area.
Fly with Paku.
Okay, this is clearly not the right place. This is the place for Bwansandi. This is the thing that always frustrates me about the mini-map. It sometimes doesn't really help you figure out if you have to go higher or lower. Well, may as well grab the Bwansandi buff on here. Gotta go back this way. I am so confused right now as to where exactly I'm supposed to go. I hope this is the right way. I can't tell. There's no markers on here to help indicate. This is the Hall of the High Priest. This is actually where I'm supposed to meet, Talanji and Bane for that quest I was telling you about. Like, how... It looks like I have to get to the upper area. And this is like one of the only ways I know of to get to the upper area. Unless I just... No. Alright, this way. Ooh. Let's get the Gonk buff. Ooh. Oh, did I never have that cast on me? Calls a war pack. Oh, they'll come to my aid. Oh, that sounds awesome! The various different altars of the different Loa. I'm just running past all of them. There's the war pack. This is very frustrating and confusing right now. The Chamber of Lost Light. The Chamber of Razan. The Altar of Akunda in the Terrace of the Chosen. Why are those still here? Yasma's dead. Where is the Altar of Akunda? So it's not the temple we have to go to, it's the altar. It's not being very clear, though, as to where the altar is. Maybe it is down this way. Ah, here we go. So that is Kunda's buff. Okay, so this has got to be it right here. It has to be. The Altar of Akunda. Yep, this is it. Oh, that be a bad one, my friend.
May the Loa bless.
Come closer. Let the power of Akunda clear your mind. The mighty Akunda can bring peace to a restless spirit. Why would I say, on second thought, I like this curse. Please remove this curse. Why would I hesitate on this choice?
The Loa are strong.
Hey, it's a toy. That was some bad mojo gripping your mind, hero. But Akunda's power proved even stronger. A twitching eyeball. The gift of Nazoth.
Loa guide.
Cute toy. Alright. So let's go back to the Great Seal. So I think we're going to go ahead and cut off here, and more than likely in the next part, we're finally going to do the Crucible of Storms raid. So, stay tuned for that.